Hey y'all, guess where we are? We are at one of Grammy's biggest bucket list destinations.
Nashville, Tennessee, country capital of my dreams.
Music City, USA. Look out, here she comes.
Oh yeah, been waiting, and now Grammy's on her way. Clear the streets, Nashville, here we come.
So the last time we were in Nashville, one of the favorite things that we did, and we did it with our good friends Betty and Howard, hey guys, was to ride the General Jackson showboat. And so we are excited to take Mom along for that adventure. They supposedly have a whole new show since we were here, so yeah, this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, and back on a cruise with General Jackson. There we go. Woo! And it looks like it's going to be a great show. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, Mom, what'd you think about the show?
I thought it was fantastic. It was entertaining, stimulating, foot stomping, hand clapping, hold down. It was good.
Welcome to downtown Nashville. And yeah, we are starting off our day today with a visit to the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum.
Yes, yes, yes.
We actually didn't do this one on our last visit to Nashville because we knew when we came back with Mom, this is one she would definitely want to do, since it's going to be all new to us. And this is part of a discount pass that I actually bought through the Visitor Center, the Convention Bureau. They sell a discount pass. You can do a 1-day or you can do a 3-day, and if you, or not a 3-day, a 3 attraction pass. And if you do the 3 attraction pass, which is what we did, you have a huge selection of some of the top attractions in Nashville, including the Hop On Hop Off Trolley, Country Music Hall of Fame, and a slew of other things to pick from. You pick any 3 and you have a year to use it. So we're excited. We saved about $30 a person by doing that. Savings is going to depend on what you choose to do, obviously. But yeah, what do you think, Mom? You excited?
Yes, I am, and this is history in the making and bucket list made. This is fantastic, and when it says Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, I'm a museum piece. So, and I'm a country fan, so I guess I belong here. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
just came out of the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, and we're about to do the Studio B tour, which you can buy that as an addition to your ticket to the Country Music Hall of Fame. There's also an option for the print shop where they print all the posters and stuff for the concerts. But what'd you think of the museum, Mom?
Oh, it was fantastic. It is full of country entertainment, rock and roll entertainment, pop music entertainment. It is awesome. So knowledgeable. Artists from throughout the world, throughout the years. It's great. I remembered most of them.
Yeah, everything from the classic country, the beginnings of country music, all the way to the new artists today. Very, very interesting. Allow at least 2 hours. There's a lot to see in there.
And there's an audio tour.
And there's an audio tour we didn't know about. For a few dollars more, you can do an audio tour where it tells you what you're seeing along the way. I think if we were to do it again, we would do that. But even without that, it was very interactive and a ton of fun.
We just took the Studio B tour, Mom. Wasn't it awesome?
Oh, it was awesome. So knowledgeable.
Ron, our guide, my gosh, he was a wealth of knowledge. And here's by coincidence. This is crazy. This is June 10th when we recorded this. This is actually the anniversary of when Elvis Presley recorded his first song in Studio B, which was June 10th, 1958. He was on 2-week leave from the Army. Yeah, he got a start, and he recorded most of his songs in Studio B, including the last song he recorded in Studio B is also the anniversary on June 10th in 1961. So how crazy is that? We just happened to be here. We had no idea. Ron told us this stuff.
He was full of knowledge. He really was a great, great tour guide.
What a tour. Strongly recommend this. The historic RCA Studio B tour. It's fascinating. Hopefully you get Ron as your guide. I can't imagine anyone being any better than Ron. He was great.
Like he said, he had been doing it 18 years. He recently retired in teaching, came back to do it full-time now. And he's enjoying it. He was here when it started, and he'll be here for a while. He's very knowledgeable.
Awesome. Who's that, Mom?
That is one of my favorites, Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter.
And Mom found another one of her favorites, Charlie Pride.
Kiss an angel, good morning.
love a good trolley tour, and the hop on, hop off trolley is here in Nashville, just like we took in St. Augustine and Savannah this year, the Old Town trolley. So we're gonna ride it all the way around once and then use it as transportation to get around Nashville today. Right here where we're picking up at stop number 1, we're right outside Antique Archaeology's Nashville store, so we're gonna check that out later because we love the show. What do you think, Mom? You excited for the trolley?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the day, looking forward to it. Got my map ready to roll. I can't understand it, but maybe match the building with the map.
And it is a beautiful day to explore. Sometimes when you're traveling, you find the most unexpected things, and this is one of those times. Back in 1897, Nashville put together Centennial Park. They built an entire park, basically their central park. They built out lakes and put in big temporary buildings and things to celebrate 100 years. This was one of the things that they built. This is a 1-to-1 full-scale replica of the Parthenon. And the original Parthenon was here. It was meant to be temporary, so it didn't last a whole long time before it started to come apart. The exposition was only 6 months long, but it was such a neat thing that they rebuilt it as a permanent structure. Sits here in Nashville. What do you think, Mom? Let's go check it out.
I think it's unusual, and what I understand inside, they have Athena, who is a 40-foot tall statue holding a 6-foot tall statue. They realized after they built the Parthenon, something was missing. What was missing? Athena. So they have got her inside.
Let's
We'll
go see.
see if she is.
Oh, and this is a stop on the trolley. You can see a trolley just pulled up and dropped. There's one, it drops you off right here in front of the Parthenon. So super easy to get to, plus free 2-hour parking right here next to it.
An exact replica.
Unbelievable. In Tennessee, a replica of the Parthenon. I tell you what, you never know what you're going to find when you explore.
Well, I can't sit with them on foot.
Grammy in Nashville.
Look out, Nashville.
On the Parthenon.
Okay. She made it!
I don't do
Don't
stairs
back up.
without rails because I have to have something. Oh, okay.
I almost feel like a Rocky Balboa moment there. Wah, wah.
After all that.
After all of that, we came up on the wrong side of the building. There's no signage down below, so you have to enter on the other end at the lower end of the building. Okay, it's all part of the adventure, right, Mom?
Now I gotta go down without rails. Whoa! Do they have a slide?
We could probably get around on this level. So, we didn't get to go inside the Parthenon this time. They do have a museum inside. It's $10 for adults, $8 for seniors and kids 4 to 17. But we don't really have time to do it because we've got to get back on the trolley, finish the lap around, and get back, check on Star. We're going to the Grand Ole Opry tonight. We don't want to skip out on that or run too late. So instead of doing that this time, we decided to have a snow cone, wander around the park, enjoy the lake. Such a beautiful day. So next time, Parthenon.
Yeah, well, we could skip the Grand Ole Opry.
No, we're not. The Grand Ole Opry. I will give up the Greek history. I don't speak Greek. So I'll give up Athena. She can go on her coffee break. We're going to the Grand Ole Opry. Still got to get dressed in my Grand Ole Opry clothes.
Where we at?
We are at Antique Archaeology, and yeah, this is their Nashville store. I don't even know where to start.
American Pickers.
Yeah, from the American Pickers TV show. Right here at trolley stop number 1, where you also have Antique Archaeology, this is the Marathon Village, and in the early 1900s, like 1900 something or other, 06, 07, they manufactured Marathon cars here. And inside now there's a bunch of cool shops, there's a distillery, but there's also all this really cool equipment, old safes, old printing equipment. It is worth it just to come in and wander around and see what all's in here. And then across the street in one of their other buildings, you can see 6 of their old cars that still exist that Marathon produced. And it's totally free.
That take you back right there?
It does. When I was growing up back in my hometown, this was the type of boxes we had. Our box number was 219. We'd go to the 2, then the 1, then the 9, flip it up.
So, before we get too much further, Mom, what'd you think of the Grand Ole Opry?
Oh my gosh, going back in time and history and review and seeing it. Wait! Another bucket list filled. Check off. Last year Tahiti, this year Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, we had a ball, and what I really enjoyed, they had a comedian, they had a singer-songwriter. We didn't know any of the names on the show last night before we got there, but I sure know a few of them now. So it was a great venue, great time, and we were able to eat dinner in there. They actually had sandwiches, hot and cold sandwiches, flatbreads, things to choose from in case you didn't want to risk being late to the show. So that was fantastic. And okay, so today unfortunately we have to say goodbye to Grammy K. She's gonna fly home, sleep in her own bed tonight. It has been such a ball. My gosh, we've been to St. Augustine, Savannah, Charleston. We went over to Sevierville and Dollywood. We went to, of course, we hung out with our friends at the Music City Motorhome Expo, and Mom got to meet a lot of people there. And then capping it off
all of them.
with Nashville.
Yes,
so
sir. Top of the crop.
we have had an absolute ball having you on board. Can't wait for the next time that you get to travel with us.
Hey, that can be any time. All you have to do is call.
There you go. So I'm sure you'll be seeing her again.
I will keep a suitcase packed. Speaking of that, Thank you, Tom, for helping me close them this morning. Did a little shopping while around. And, have to go review my Visa account.
But we were able to get, or they were able to get, everything that Mom brought and everything she bought along the way into her original luggage. So you did good with your packing. Good job. And yeah, this has been just a ball. You're going to see videos of all those places coming up in the future, along with the few that we've already posted. So cannot wait to share those with you. Cannot wait for the next time that Grammy K gets to join us. And thank you to everyone who has given her shout outs in the comments and everything. That's always fun to see. I know people love her for sure. So this is our campsite here this trip to Nashville. This is the Nashville East Lebanon KOA. We're about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville, give or take traffic, sometimes 45, sometimes closer to an hour, right off of Interstate 40 by a couple miles. Last time we were here, we stayed closer into town. This time when we were here, the CMA Fest was going on, and so we were lucky to get a spot. But you know what? Yeah, it's been a little bit of a drive to get in, but it's been a nice park, clean, quiet. I don't know that I would necessarily call it big rig friendly, but there have been some bigger rigs in here. So we're going to have a more in-depth review of this park coming up soon. We're doing a series of more in-depth videos. And if you keep track of us, join our newsletter. We'll be telling you soon where you can watch those videos if you're interested. But until next time, we're going to head to the airport just down the road here.
Bye, Mom.
Bye,
on her
everybody.
plane.
Thanks so much, Tom and Stacie. This was fantastic. And thank you all who have been so supportive with your comments. Appreciate them. Can't guarantee when I'll be back, but hopefully before long.
Oh yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Happy trails.